Hey guys, Tom itself here. I've got a PP90 M1 MOAB on carbon for you today. I want to talk about some of the strategies and tactics I'm using as I go through getting this MOAB, but I do have to say I get fairly lucky here because the other team isn't running assassin. They don't all charge in at the same time, more than I can deal with, and when someone in the big building in the middle, right here that I'm looking at right now, dies, it's not me, it's one of my teammates, because we're trying to hold them off of Bravo, keep them back on Charlie, and so holding this room is a lot easier than letting them have control of it. And well, I'm just going to try to control this room. I'm not going to leave. I'm just going to watch the various entrances, especially on the left side and through the middle, but as far as the right side goes, my teammates have it. And first thing you're going to see is that I am paying a whole lot of attention to that minimap, probably more than I am to my surroundings, because I need to know which way my teammates are looking, and if they die, which way they probably died from, just in case the guy is silenced and not showing up on one of the portable radars. Look at all those four. That's awesome, isn't it? I think we got 3 of them going off right now. Just give us a good heads up, and that's what I mean when I say I'm very lucky that they aren't using assassin. And so I'll see my teammates looking in a direction, and I'll look in the other one, because there are lots of entrances to this building, and if they happen to see me before I see them, well, the fight's probably not going to go in my favor. And so I just hop back and forth. At the same time, I don't want to stay looking down sights in any particular doorway, especially this middle one. It's tempting to just stare out there looking at that, but this PP90, while it's got some decent range, preferably I'm going to stay just outside of shotgun range. I don't want to get to assault rifle range, and so I'm going to do that kind of patrol thing that I kind of like to talk about, where I'll let them have it, I'll let them look at it for a couple seconds, decide it's safe, and then run forward, and that's when I'll stick my head around the corner, and they'll be in range for me to pick up the kill at that point. So I have to keep moving around in order for that patrolling tactic to work. That also means that they don't know exactly which bit of cover I'm going to be working around. I had been on the barrels on the left, and now I'm over on the right looking over from the stairs. Now, unlike the Double MOAB I posted with the M60 and Arcaden, none of these spots are great to post up in. If they know I'm there, they're just going to run through, they're going to pre-fire the corner, and I'm not going to have a chance at it. At the same time, I wouldn't want to watch just one door. My teammates keep coming in from different doors, watching different directions, and I just need to constantly be adjusting to where my teammates are. I'll also note that a few of the things I'm using for cover really don't give me that great a cover, especially this blue thing right here, because I'm sure I can get shot through the middle of it, and it doesn't really hide me very well. It might soak up a little bit of damage. There are some barrels on the other side, on the right wall next to the blue thing. I use those too occasionally, but they probably leave most of my side exposed, and again, it's why would you even bother? But just given how easy it is to die in this game, anything I can do to get myself some additional cover, I'm going to go ahead and try and take advantage of. And finally, as I'm sure you're familiar, specialist bonus means dead silence and sit rep. So there are points here where things get kind of quiet, there aren't any teammates around firing their guns, there aren't explosions, and I can just go sit in a corner and wait and sound whore the enemies. They're not running assassin, they're not running dead silence, and so I know when and where roughly they are and when I'm going to need to stick my head around the corner, and that lets me play things quite a bit safer than I would otherwise, having to stick my head out there where they could try to shoot it. And so, about 3 minutes and 23 seconds from first kill to number 24, I get my MOAB. And then I guess I got stunned a little bit there, but I was not expecting that to be a terribly risky move, but that's just how easy it is to die in that situation. But hey, I got lucky, and I got a MOAB. I'll take it. And the slow-mo knife. And good thing that guy's gonna die, he's trying to shoot me. This is the point at which I realized I really don't like the MOAB color palette, so that's why I waited in the M60 Double MOAB that I got to call the first one in. But there it is, there's the M60 Double MOAB, and then I put a lot of time into plotting the various times to kill for the guns in the game. So just a chart, but I think it shows some interesting stuff. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, I'll see you later.